Dateline, deadline. Order of the day, chaos. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlog who always tells it like it is. Last year they seemed to equate the selection process of who gets into the Iron Survivor challenges with the college football playoff selection. I guess they must have known that the committee who picked the 4 teams in the playoff would be much maligned this year. So they had 4 legends pick the combatants to qualify and gave the 5th one to one of the losers of said qualifiers. This doesn't make the matches any less difficult to explain, let alone predict. To start with a new one coming in every 5 minutes. 1 point for a fall, with the one getting pinned or submitted thrown into a penalty box for 90 seconds. Winner is the most points at the 25-minute mark. Okay, sounds simple when I explain it to myself, but I'm used to learning new match types quickly over all these years. But those aren't the only matches. An NXT title match, a North American match, a women's cage match, and 2 thrown together bouts even things out. So that this PLE has more matches than the major PLE of 2 weeks ago. Somehow that doesn't seem right. Well, I'm not looking to go at least 4-3 on this one. That would be damned lucky. I just hope my overall record for the year stays above 500. Here are my predictions for NXT Deadline 2023. Start with the kickoff show. Axiom versus Nathan Frazier. And to think, if not for the 2 ladies in the cage match interrupting, this match may never have happened here. Not that this match makes the PLE look like an NXT episode to its level up caliber match. Yeah, sure, Axiom had an introduction to the main roster a few weeks ago, but the artist formerly known as A-Kid is still not good enough for the big times. But still too much of a vet to stay on NXT. And Frazier? Not too impressed with his showings either. I'm gonna have to mentally flip for it. Winner is Nathan Frazier. Carmelo Hayes versus Lexis King. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. A few months ago, he was at the top of the NXT mountain. Now Melo has been missing left, right, and center, and that was before King entered his life. Seems like him has been relegated to pusher while he awaits a call-up to Raw or SmackDown, provided there's even room, thanks to Randy Orton and Phillip Brooks returning. In any case, Hayes has already kissed the sky and will have to plummet all the way down before he can rise again. Winner is Lexis King. Steel cage match. Roxanne Perez versus Kiana James. I always saw James as a sort of Chelsea Green character, ready to show what she's made of, but not to even remotely the point of injury. This match seems way out of James's wheelhouse, until recently when she and Perez started a catfight more vicious than Simba versus Scar at the end of The Lion King. Now it seems James will do anything to get Perez injured. Perez, however, was primed for this match from day one, I'm sure. She wants to follow Raquel Rodriguez to the main roster in quick order, and a good performance in a cage match might be the linchpin. They'll both get brutal, but Perez will make James too scared to stay inside and throw off her game plan. Winner is Roxanne Perez. North American Championship. Dirty Dominic Mysterio defends again against Dragon Lee. It's a shame that the other Lee, West that is, had to get surgery and will be out of action for a year. I was ready to say that this was Dominic's last night as champ, but nope. He got hurt and Dragon Lee had to step in. And again, I'm way against main roster superstars winning NXT titles. This time, however, there's no choice. But the bottom line is that Dum Dum will definitely have at least one of the Judgment Day in his corner. And that means Lee is outnumbered. Winner and still champ, Dominic Mysterio. NXT Championship. Ilya Dragunov versus Baron Corbin. I thought this was the whole reason Corbin demoted himself, in the first place, to win a primary title he's never had. I thought this was about NXT revitalizing his career after all the King, Happy, Sad crap on the main rosters. But he's been over all in all title matches so far in the NXT. And just because he's bullying the czar of NXT does not make him a legit contender. Dragunov will probably get his call-up after Stand and Deliver, but that's still about 5 months away. Until then, this resilient ragdoll physics major will just have to teach the old vet a lesson on how tough real Russians are. Winner and still champion, Ilya Dragunov. Women's Iron Survivor match. Winner gets an NXT title shot in the future. Looking over the field at first, it's hard to make out who deserves a title shot. The NXT Women's Division has been deeper than either of the main rosters, but Fallon Henley is still part of BJ and JB's club, and that counts as a tag team, which never win these kind of affairs. Same for Lash Legend as part of Metaphor. Noam Dar won't allow anyone to take his spotlight away. Galani Jordan? Well, still kind of new. She'll get a point or two, but no victory. Tiffany Stratton I can see in a rematch to get her title back, but I still think that Cruella de Vil wannabe needs to get a title to keep her legacy from NXT UK going. It'll be tight, but I'm predicting the winner with 3 points will be Blair Davenport. Stratton is the secondary pick for half point. Finally, Men's Iron Survivor Challenge. Winner gets an NXT Men's title match in the future. Talk about a toss-up. If Grayson Waller was a shocker last year, this year's winner will have to surpass that by bounds. Can't be Jason Briggs. Again, the whole tag team thing. Tyler Bate is an outside chance. I can see him making things close in the final minutes. Braun Breaker, if he wanted the title, he could have bum-rushed Dragunov at any time, which leaves Trick Williams and Dijak. And as interesting as a Dragunov-Williams fight would be, I still don't see Hayes allowing it. Sure, King seemed to admit to jumping Williams, but don't you think Hayes could have arranged it? Now, Dijak, he's been through too much in his career in the WWE to be denied some retribution, you might say. So let's give the big guy a chance. Winner is Dijak with Williams a secondary. Those are my picks. And if they're any better than my picks for the bowl games, I'll be shocked. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blog who always tells it like it is. Pray for peace. I'll see you.